Purtroppo sono pochi elementi o poche multinazionali, come le volete chiamare, che hanno in mano il seme, soprattutto se si parla di mais, soia e girasole, sono diventati padroni loro.
95% of the wheat is imported from the United States, and the native varieties are on the verge of extinction.
The European coordination Let's Liberate Diversity's main goal is to bring back diversity in our food systems in a socially and economically sustainable way through the whole food chain. Born in 2005, the coordination draws its origins and inspiration from the annual gatherings of the European Movement on Agricultural Biodiversity, known as the Let's Liberate Diversity. Today, farmers, seed savers, seed networks, organic farming associations, and NGOs from many different countries are members of Let's Liberate Diversity. They share the same concern that our food and seed systems are too uniform, and that promoting cultivated biodiversity is the key for safeguarding from genetic erosion and ensuring food sovereignty. Agrobiodiversity must be used, and only in this way we will be able to ensure its conservation and preservation for the future. Use it or lose it.
On n'a plus envie de ces clones qui se ressemblent tous sur le même champ.
For this reason, Let's Liberate Diversity works to encourage, develop and promote the dynamic management of cultivated biodiversity on farms and gardens.
Yo soy conservador de semillas y dentro de nuestro proyecto llevamos 4 años que hemos estado recuperando variedades antiguas de cereales con una memoria antigua y que también tenga unas características que sea un manejo más fácil y que aguante a las plagas y al cambio climático.
Over the years, it has been seen that in order to achieve this vision, it is essential to have a European platform that promotes the exchange and sharing of experiences, points of view regarding policies, legislation and practical technical issues among its members and interested people to foster local actions.
We felt the need of a network. We felt the need of and the interest of making something together.
And we're also a part of a global revolution, you could call it, that started in the 70s in America as a reaction to hybridization.
Also wenn wir in Zukunft wieder mal mehr über Politik, also über Gesetze, über Policy reden.
The most innovative and relevant aspect in this approach to agricultural biodiversity management is the involvement of the social actors.
È importante lavorare come comunità.
Be able to work together with all the organizations who have an interest to develop political position, formations, seed banks, lots of things, have more power all together, and that's the aim of the network.
In his activities, the coordination involves all the actors, including citizens, combining scientific research with practical know-how, a necessary component for promoting change not only on papers but in the fields.
Je travaille aussi depuis une quinzaine d'années par le réseau Semences Paysannes avec des chercheurs, soit des généticiens ou des nutritionnistes, et je me passionne pour ces questions-là et j'ai essayé d'élaborer une méthode pour faire le pain qui soit le plus favorable à la santé possible.
Il y a quand même des mouvements paysans puissants, il y a plein de gens qui se lancent en agriculture, il y a des gens qui veulent manger une autre alimentation, qui sont aussi en train de s'organiser pour produire une véritable agriculture biologique ou agroécologique selon les continents, on l'appelle de façon différente.
European coordination Let's Liberate Diversity started in the main nation of Europe, and just since last year start to see also Nordic region that are really important for cereal but also for other fruits and plants and crops.
Let's Liberate Diversity meetings are organised in cities around Europe and are targeted to all the actors. These 2 to 3 days forums are time of exchange of seeds and knowledge among farmers, allowing a contamination of varieties in the territories, ensuring genetic diversity. Awareness and involvement of citizens in meetings, workshops and laboratories on agriculture and food issues. Markets. Exhibitions and local markets to expose the cultivated biodiversity produce by farmers. Let's Cultivate Diversity are meetings organised on farms and are targeted to farmers, processors and practitioners with the aim of sharing their knowledge around crops and processing. The methodology applied is the peer-to-peer approach to training and knowledge sharing. In this way, a horizontal exchange among different actors bearing different knowledge is promoted, overcoming the top-down approach. During the forums, participants do workshops addressing the different theoretical issues. Transformation processes, visits and demonstrations of suitable and targeted transformation processes for these seeds and products. Field days, visits to fields catalogue for variety recognition and exchange of cultivation know-how. Tasting, panel tests and processing workshops to test final products.
All these people that come here, they have a special artisan knowledge. They know something from their mother and father and their community. So you are collecting these pieces of really amazingly valuable knowledge.
Diciamo che è un grosso convegno all'aperto, dove si pesta la terra e non un pavimento, insomma.
This is just fabulous because this is an exceptional experience of an integration of generosity and kindness and sharing of exchanging seeds.
Dagli Stati Uniti, dalla Danimarca, dall'Olanda hanno portato dei loro piccoli campioni di semi per farli vedere e per scambiarli con gli altri.
In all of Europe we have almost 60 community seed banks. The big ones and the oldest ones are Arkenua in Austria, and then there's Prospicierada in Switzerland. We keep our plants alive, and by keeping them alive and reproducing them, we're able to help them evolve. So it's about keeping the culture alive and keeping the plants reproducing and evolving. The only way for that to happen really is to partake in it.